Anthony Tropical Smoothie Cafe on the corner of Battleground and New Garden with Enad Haddad, Greensboro NABA, National Adult Baseball Association. The man in charge of the league, man in charge of the Reds, and we were talking about the game on that Thursday night to kind of turn their season around. And like you say, so many subplots, so many games within the game, so many different stories about that game.
It's in my top 3 or 5 games of all time in my life. Just the way it went down, and that I was okay. And it really lifted my spirits in the hospital.
Did you start hearing from a lot of people that next day?
Oh man, immediately, just all over.
Former players, people like that
Coach
too.
Barrow, Greg Swear, all the Western people, family and friends, you know. So yeah, it was that was nice. It was nice. That was very.
So that was
uplifting, really. It really is.
Very big boost for you to get back together, get it going. How soon were you back? You were back by that following Sunday, right?
Yeah, I was. I was going to be there. I was going to be there no matter what, if I could.
Were you in the third base coach's box?
Yeah, and you know, playing Western, or the Pirates, they're Western to Guilford Alumni Base, so we try to switch the home dugout, and that night they were in the home dugout, and I was on third base, so I just had to walk here to there. I mean, I did get a little fatigued, but I was going to manage that game, and I gave him a speech before the game. I told him, I said, look, they always get up for you. They always get up for you. Do you give them the best you got? And I said, look, I said I wasn't here at the game, but I looked at the book. Every run they scored, there was an error in the inning or a pitcher walked somebody.
That was in the 5-4 game.
Yeah, so I said it's time to step up. And then we had our biggest game of the year. We won 21-1 or something like that.
I give you a good point. I saw when I was just walking down the road the other day. I saw the side of a building, and it's a training center. But anyway, on the side it said, because it kind of put you in that position, they said, hey, on the side of the wall, it says, remember the guy that quit? And the center, he says, nobody else does either.
That's funny.
Remember the guy that quit? Said, no, nobody else remembers that guy. Got to keep going.
Well, I have a feeling we might see them down the road.
Yeah, I know they really get up for you guys. That's kind of one of the up-and-coming teams in your league down
John Flowers is on that team. Yeah. I mean, John Flowers yesterday was graduating, and I saw him in the parking lot, and I was wondering if he was going to play. He played as many innings as he could, and then went to go graduate.
He played baseball before the graduation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Probably gets that ethic from his father, who's a hard worker.
That's a hard work ethic right there.
So.
What about, you talked about that Hall of Fame moment that night and then that following Sunday. What about this upcoming Hall of Fame you're working on?
Well, I think after 10 years, you know, I've thought about it for a couple years once we got here, which I mean, it's amazing how time flies. But, you know, doing a Hall of Fame, I've kept all the records, all the stats, and, you know, doing like an all-decade team. Maybe inducting a few people in the Hall of Fame and come back and taking a look at it. Maybe you can help me and some other people around here make decisions or whatever. But you know, doing a metal bat era lineup team, doing a wood bat era, because you know 5 years now we've been doing wood bat. And I think it would be neat. I think to go into the future, you have to bring some of that past in there and some of the history. And I know we're just an adult league team, but you know this is our major leagues to us.
Got any old timers maybe have passed away that were part of the league? You look back, anybody that's moved on? Anybody think of there? Any influences?
The Reds Hall of Fame?
You talking about the Reds or the league? I'm talking about the league.
Well, this is the 5th year of the league. I would say down the road there will be a Hall of Fame or awards named after people and stuff like that. But I was talking more for the Greensboro Reds.
Reds Hall of Fame.
Yeah, this is the 5th year of the NABA. We were in another league before that for 5 years.
And you were with the team even back in those days?
Yeah, I started in 2007. Yeah.
How did you decide to start your own league? Let's go back to that real quick.
Well, I was a part of another adult league, and I didn't feel the league was being run properly. There was some illegal players used, and I mean, this is the truth. I basically told them, and this guy wouldn't stick up for himself who his team had been. There was an illegal player used against their team.
They've been done wrong.
But I'm outspoken on it sometimes, and I said, look, if you don't correct that situation, which the guy pitched the whole game and had like 3-4 doubles, I said, I'm going to leave. And so me and the A's left. And they laughed at me, and they didn't think I would do it. They thought I had no option.
Thought you wouldn't make it, huh?
No, and So I had already had some ideas and stuff, and it just kind of came together. But I've realized starting the Reds, I had some adversaries and things that were working out on this other Pirates team that I was on, where I was supposed to help coach. Starting the league, I went through adversity, and there was some enemies there. So those situations open doors for you. It's how you handle those opportunities. So I can't be upset at them because it gave me opportunity.
Open another door for you.
Yeah.
How do you decide who is legal and who's not legal? How's that come down?
Well, we have a treasurer, and everything's reported to him. People who sign up, stuff like that. And
so a guy could be illegal if he didn't pay his league dues.
Well, somebody could bring a player that hasn't signed up or what. Yeah,
a guy could be playing that day.
There's checks and balances on that.
You keep a close watch on those.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
So there has to be accountability, or people will not have faith in the league. They need to know that any protests or rulings on the field, or the umpires, or there has to be integrity there. You're only as good as that. You can't grow if you wanna do those.
Cut the corners. Don't cut any corners at all.
You can't.
Let's take another break. Come back. Final segment. Enad Haddad is coming up. Enad Haddad at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe on the corner of Battleground and New Garden Road. Victor Archie's great location. He has another location as well out off of Highway 68 and Wendover Avenue in the Palladium. We'll talk about that more after this.